Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and I wanted to talk about a couple of changes that I decided to do on the channel. I'm sure there's some of you that are on Facebook or on YouTube have noticed that I have been changing the name of the channel. I want to just clarify why I'm doing this and what direction I want to take with the channel. So I have launched the channel this past June under Love My Life. And when I started the channel, I was really focusing on, talking about my experiences in overcoming domestic violence. And I really had to take a good hard look within myself to say, okay, it's a very heavy subject. It's very not draining, but it's hard. But I don't want my stories to become like who I am as a person now and who I'm really am. I wanted to use those stories because of the fact that when this whole pandemic started in New York City, and if you hear water in the background, please take note that I don't have leaks going on. I have a 35-gallon tank with two medium-sized turtles residing in it. So anytime you hear water in the background, that's the filtration system that's hooked up to the tank to keep my turtles clean. Anyhow, the reason why I started the channel is because since I live in New York City, and during the whole pandemic, quarantine was taking effect, I was constantly hit daily reports from the mayor the mayor in New York City, talking about the spike and rise of domestic violence in New York City, especially that the pandemic was happening. So I was constantly getting like this little guide, this intuition saying, okay, you need to put your experience out there. You need to put your knowledge of your experience on how you are going through and overcoming and inspire people in those situations. So I was very nervous to start the channel, and I just said, what the hey, it's not like I was working, so I decided, well, why not? So I launched the channel in June, this past June, talking about the different experiences that I have endured in growing up in domestic violence, being raised, and even experiencing as an adult with my different relationships and with partners. But I didn't want that experience alone to define who I am as a person. So I decided, you know what? I wasn't feeling the Love My Life title. I really took a harder look on that. I mean, yes, everybody should love their life, especially when you're moving positively. But I felt I needed to be real of who I am as the person behind this platform. So I decided to change the channel, the title of the channel. So the channel will be called, which will be under my name, Laura A Vlogs. I will not put out my last name completely because I'm still kind of like new at this, and I'm not ready to be full blown known by my last name. But eventually you will. But I want to create the channel of my different experiences, my different challenges. Yes, I will continue the series of overcoming domestic violence, sharing my stories. That will still be ongoing. It's not like I'm stopping it, putting it away, and not talk about it ever again. I think that topic is still important. I still believe that, there's somebody out there that might feel inspired to see my channel and see the challenges that I experienced, and hopefully help them, find the strength within themselves to move forward. So that series of, videos will still be ongoing. I want to let everybody know that those videos are age restricted because of the fact that the heaviness of the topic. I'm a parent, so I will continue putting age restrictions for that topic, because I feel as a parent that I should not have my children exposed on topics that are very heavy, and it should not be going through their ears. It's up to the parent who are going through those scenarios to have an open dialogue of what the kids are experiencing, and eventually I will bring that up too. Have an open dialogue with your child, and if you guys are going through some sort of issues in your home, have a conversation with your child. Help them understand what's going on. And it's up to everyone's, discretion. So as long as I put out those type of videos, there will be an age restriction on that. But everything else that I will putting on the channel will be pretty much open for everybody to see. What I'm planning to add into the different series of videos, I will be talking about my chronic illness. I suffer with undifferentiated connective tissue disease. I will be talking about that, and my challenges with it, how my whole story started with that. I will definitely talk about it. I will be talking about my challenges as becoming a single woman living in New York City, and starting anew. I will also talk about the many challenges of being a parent, especially in the COVID world that we are living in. We are, as parents, are suffering with the challenges of, making sure our kids are being educated correctly, and helping them get through those transitions. I will not be putting my boys, because I have an adult son and I have a teenage son. So I will respect their privacy, and I will not be having my family on the videos, because they're not into this sort of thing. And I have to respect their boundaries on that. Aside of that, I'll add some interesting topics and add some interesting content. Hopefully some fun adventures to go with it. So if you are new to my channel, please give it a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to see any future videos. And if you are welcome to add me in your Facebook, because I created a Facebook page under the same name, Laura A Vlogs, and have an open discussion on various topics that runs through everybody's mind. And if you have a certain topic that you wish to talk about, I will definitely put a video out about it too. And I want to have fun with the channel. I just don't want to be confined to just serious topics. I mean, yes, there's going to be some serious topics, and yes, but I want it to be fun. I want it to be inspiring. I think a sense of balance is needed in this world. And as aside of all the chaos that's going on, we need a little bit of different mindset of how we see things and explore things. So I didn't plan to make a big video, but this is pretty much it. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on where my mind is at and where I'm heading to on this channel. So I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I hope to gain new viewers that might be interested, and I will hope to see everyone soon in my next video. Bye.